Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chanel. Okay, so we are in the last week of Bookathon, so this is the last week of it, and I must admit we are actually Wednesday. So I am starting this vlog a little bit late in the last week, but yeah, I've got a reason why. I haven't been feeling well. I don't know if you can sort of tell by my voice. It is still a little bit, I'm still a little bit blocked up still. So yeah. So I haven't done no reading at all. I am still reading Mina and the Undead by Amy McCall. I am going to continue this, and I'm going to try my best to finish it before the end of before Friday. So I've got literally 2 days left now to read this, and I've got literally the whole book, basically near enough all left. I was also reading The Deal. With that, I am going just to DNF that at the moment. I'm not DNFing it because I don't want to read it. Obviously I do. I'm just going to DNF it because I can't concentrate on 2 books at the moment. I will definitely go back to this book and read it because what I have read off the book so far is really interesting, and I do want to read it. But I will just get back to that book at another time. I will. So yeah. I'm just coming on here because I have got 2 new books that arrived today. So yes, I've got some book mail. The first book I've got here is Salem's Lot by Stephen King. I'm so happy that I've got this, and I'm very interested in reading this, and this is really floppy. Like, it is kind of floppy. So yeah, I am very, very interested in reading this. I am very interested in it. I know that I think it's Gabby that loves this book, and she keeps recommending it, and it does sound really good, and I'm hoping I can read it for October. I don't think it's a book on my TBR that I've got planned or any of the other prompts, but yeah, I'm hoping that I can get this and read it in October. So don't know, I might do, but yeah, I'm very interested in this one. I believe this is about vampires. I'm not that sure, or only why I say that, it says, "Do you believe in vampires?" on the front here. So yeah, and I just love this edition of these books. Like, I've got The Shining here as well in this edition, and I just love these editions so much. They're just so colourful, and I absolutely love it. Like, I really do just love this edition, and I want to get more books in this collection or edition. I do. So yeah, definitely want to be getting them. And then I've got the second book that I've got is Imaginary Friend by Stephen Chabotsky, I believe. This one, I didn't know how chunky this book was. When I saw this in Waterstones, and I saw it and I was going to buy it when I bought my thriller and horror books that I was looking for, and I was going to pick this up, and I saw it and I saw how big it was, and then I was like, nope, I'm not picking it up. That is huge. I'm not reading it. But since seeing it in the shop and then coming back home, and it's been like a couple of weeks since then, it's just been there on my brain saying, you do actually want to read this book. You do want to read B. You do not care how big it is. You want to read it. Yes, I do. And so I got it. I got it. I don't care that it's a chunky book. I am actually looking really excited to actually read this, even though that it's really chunky. I must admit, I did get a little bit carried away with this. I did actually read the prologue, the bit at the beginning of the book, whatever it's called. I don't know. But anyway, the bit at the beginning, and then also the first chapter as well. So yeah, I did read the first chapter and also the prologue. So what I've read of this so far, it does seem very, very interesting, and I kind of want to like just dive in and read it now. But it is a very chunky book, and there's no way I'm finishing this in 2 days. There's no way. But yeah, if I can get this on my TBR for October, I'll be very happy. But I will see. If not, oh well, I don't mind. I can read this whenever I want throughout the year, so yeah. But I'm very interested in reading this because it does seem really, really good, so yes. And this was another one recommended by Gabby as well, so yes, very good. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. I am going to, or like I said, going to continue reading this one. I am. So that's what I'm going to do in a minute. I'm going to get comfy in bed and read this. As now my head ain't as my head isn't all foggy, because that's what it is with me. When I'm ill, my head goes really foggy and I cannot concentrate on anything at all. I did try my best to read this when I was ill, but it was a no. So yeah, now I'm going to quickly read through this as quick as I can within the next 2 days. That is what my target is to do, to read this in the next 2 days. What I've read so far of it does seem very interesting, so I am looking forward to continue reading that anyway. But yeah, that's all I've got for now. And yeah, I will see you later on. Bye. Hi guys, coming in and checking in with you with this vlog. What I haven't really been doing, I must admit, I have not been reading. I have not been reading at all. Yeah, have not been reading. I have now decided to DNF. I'm not that sure if I've told you this or not. But I have decided to DNF the deal at the moment. I do want to read it. I will come back and read it again soon, hopefully. But at the moment, I just want to continue on and focus on reading Mina and the Undead. What I haven't finished, we are now the 1st of October, and that does mean we are the start of Spoopathon. Yes, we are, and I am so excited. And Spoops has just released the first wave of prompts. So, let me read them off my laptop here, because she's put them on Discord, and I record with my phone, so I can't really look at the same time. So it says here, favourite trope, blood red, demonic, new gen, black magic, 5-star prediction, haunting, debate, reread, and finish villainous. So they are all the prompts, but out of them prompts there is 4 prompts that are in a different colour. I will put a picture on screen so that you can see what I mean. Yeah, 4 of them prompts are in the house, in the team's colours, and I'm on the Intersax. Oh god, I can't even pronounce it. Basically, I'm on the green team. Okay, I'm green. And our prompt is haunting. I can't remember what Spoop said about the teamed coloured prompts. I need to go back and have a look and see what it says. But yeah, I really don't know what to do because none of them prompts go with the book that I wanted to read first of all. So I don't know what I'm going to do now. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, Blood Red is jumping out at me for reading Mina and the Undead, because that's what it's probably showing it to me. Vampires. Blood Red, for some reason, is screaming vampires to me. But I don't know what she said about books that you've already started reading. I don't know if they have to be started in October or if you have to finish them in October. I'm not that sure. It's like I need to go back and check because I can't remember. But yeah, our prompt is haunting. So if it is haunting, then I would have to pick a different book that ain't on my TBR. So I have to either pick The Haunting of Hill House, I'm thinking of, because that's short, or I've got Kindle books or audio books that I can read instead with the prompt haunting, as I've got loads of them at the moment. So yeah, I don't know which one to do. I'm going to think and see which prompts here go with what I can put which books to which prompts, and then I will be back to let you know. So yeah, see you in a minute. Hi guys, coming in and checking in with you. As you can see, there might be one big massive notice that you can see from me from yesterday and today. I have dyed my hair black. I've gone back to black again. I used to have black hair when I was in school, and I just been missing having black hair, and I've just decided to dye it black again, and I am so much more happier, and I feel so much more like myself with black hair. I really do. So I just think black hair really suits me really nicely. So yeah, I'm very happy that I've dyed my hair black again, and it smells gorgeous at the moment. So yeah, so that's my hair. I've dyed it black. Anyway, the books. Let's get on with the books. Let's see what I am currently reading. At the moment, I have not started any book. I have got one planned out, ready for Spookathon, because we are the first, like I said, actually it wasn't yesterday that I checked in, it was actually earlier on this morning. It was literally at midnight, well, midnight yesterday, that I checked in, because I waited up for the prompts. But yeah, the first book that I'm going to read is Coraline by Neil Gaiman. For this book, I can complete the first wave just with this one book, because I can count this as haunting, and also this is a 5-star prediction, and I can't remember the other prompt that I was going to put for this. I will put it on screen if I remember to. But yeah, I can't remember. But yeah, this is the first book I've decided to read. I haven't started reading it at the moment. So yeah, I haven't read it at the moment. So yeah, I haven't started reading it at the moment. So obviously I'm still on chapter 1 at the moment. I've just put my lovely bookmark that I bought the other day. Like, just look at this bookmark. I absolutely love it. It's got all books over it. I love it so much. Anyway, yeah, I've decided to go for this one. So yeah, can't wait to read this one. This is about obviously Coraline. She basically moves into this new house with her family, and then she ends up finding a key that goes to this mysterious door in the art room, I believe. And Coraline has this feeling saying to her, this like gut feeling that says that saying to her, do not go through that door at all. Like, something's bad on that other side. But you know, the curiosity got the better of her. And she does end up going through the door, and she ends up going to this other world, and in this other world there is a other mother. Basically there are Coraline's, so basically they're on the other world. It's like a parallel world. And in this world everything seems pretty much normal-ish, except from one thing. They don't have eyes. Instead of eyes, they have buttons sewn in instead. And the other mother is wanting Caroline to stay there on that side. Coraline to stay on that side with her, so that she can sew buttons in her eyes and she can stay that side. But Coraline obviously doesn't, and loads of other stuff happens, and they meet loads of other people, and yeah, it's just great. I absolutely love this. I love the movie, and I can't wait to start this and read this, so hopefully I can do it soon. So yeah. Did you put that other white pen in there? Okay, and yeah. I think, and I'm just gonna come in here very quickly because I just want to show you some quick stationery that I got for my journaling. I've got some new little pens here for my journaling. My little these are the Jelly Roll pens. I think I got the Moonlight fluorescent ones because in my journal spread for October at the moment I've used black card, and I have no pens that show up on black card except from white. But I wanted to add some colour on there with writing in like a different pen colour. So I bought these, and these do work on black card, what I'm very happy with. So yeah, I'm very excited to be using these in the future book spreads. I am. So yeah, so that's all I've got at the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna most likely go now and start reading some of this, and then I will be back with you with my update. So yeah, I'm gonna go now, and I will see you later on. Bye guys, coming in and checking in with you, and most likely wrapping up this vlog now. So Coraline, I am still reading this. This is by Neil Gaiman. Yeah, I am still reading it. I've only managed to read one chapter. I am still a little bit ill still, and my depression hasn't been that great, so it has been a struggle to read. But I have managed to read one chapter, what I'm happy about. I am very, very happy about it. But yeah, the way that this started in the first chapter, it just dived in straight away, and it gave me this character, this character, this character, this character, boom, 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 and I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm confused. Like, if I didn't watch if I haven't, like, seriously, if somebody started reading this and they haven't watched the film, they wouldn't know who these characters are at all. But as I have watched the film, I've got some sort of understanding who the characters are. But yeah, it literally dives in straight away saying, this is this, like, let me read the first page here. It says, Coraline discovered the door a little while after they moved into the house. It was a very old house. It had an attic under the roof and a cellar under the ground, and an overgrown garden with huge old trees in it. Coraline's family didn't own all of the house. It was too big for that. Instead, they owned part of it. There were other people who lived in the old house. Miss Spink and Miss Forcible lived in the flat below Coraline's on the ground floor. They were both old and round. Yeah, so you got that, you dived in and got them two characters and more little descriptions about it. And then it says here, in the flat above, this is on the second page, it says, in the flat above Coraline's, under the roof, was a crazy old man with a big moustache. He told Coraline that he was training a mouse circus. He wouldn't let anyone see it. Like, literally, it just sort of dived in straight away in the first 2 pages of the characters. Here, done. And yeah, I must admit, I was a little bit like, whoa, that is a lot of information to take in for, like, character wise. I thought it would be much more spaced out. Like, here is that, like, Coraline went down and saw the 2 old ladies that lived below her and found out who they was and got to know them, and then Coraline went upstairs to the flat above and like that. But no, it was boom, 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 dived in straight away. So yeah, it did dive in a little bit quick with the information. But then somewhere in chapter 1, where was it? It did, like, dive in quite quickly. Yep, that's information, and there was loads of information, blah 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 blah. There you go. It's like halfway down page 6. Yeah, page 6. There is where it sort of like slows a bit more down, and you get more information about what's happened in, because I'm trying to, like, picture this or going along with the movie. And yeah, where it gets to, like, page 6, like halfway down page 6, it sort of slows down and goes along with the movie, what is quite nice to understand. But yeah, so yeah, in chapter 1 we have met the 2 old ladies that live below Coraline, and we've met the old man that lives above Coraline. And Coraline has discovered the door in the drawing room, and she has opened the door, but there is just a brick wall there, and it doesn't go to nowhere. But then she discovers something else. Like, she keeps on thinking that she keeps seeing mysterious black shapes move, and she saw one in the middle of the night, and it went towards the door and disappeared. And but Coraline keeps on seeing weird little black shapes moving, but I haven't read any more at the moment. What I'm very disappointed, but I'm glad I have at least read a chapter, knowing that I haven't been really well. So yeah, there's not that much reading being done at all in these vlogs at the moment. I am trying my best to read, I really am, but yeah, it is a struggle at the moment with my depression and everything. So yeah, I am trying my best. I'm trying to be all like happy and everything, and it's not me. Like, when I'm depressed and that, I you know, feel better tomorrow or Monday, or like, next week, and I'm hoping to get this read in next week's vlog, so hopefully I can get this finished and then go on to the next book. I have no idea what the next book will be. What was this? I'm trying to think. This was done for haunting, favourite trope of like a haunted house. And then I could also use green on the cover, like team's colour on the cover, because it has got green on the cover, so I could use it with that. I know the haunted prompt is 50 points, and then the favourite trope one is 25 points, so that's 75. I'm trying to do maths here. And then if I did the extra ammo one, what is the team's colour on the cover, then that will be an extra 25 points, what would be 100 points. And then I believe, I don't know if you get an extra 25 points for completing the tile, like once you complete that tile, because you only need 25 points to complete the tile. So I don't know, I think it's just for the prompts. So if it's just for the prompts, then that's 100. So I do need to read at least one more book. Well, I have completed this second wave, well, wave 1 part 2 on the tile, because I'll put a picture anyway here on screen so you can see what I mean. So you've got the start where we was, and then we've got wave 1, and then we've got another wave square, and then we've got the 150 point health square that we need to do. No, we don't. We've got we've got start, wave 1, another wave square, then we've got sprint square, then we've got the health square, then we've got the city square. So yeah, so basically I would have completed both of them wave squares, because they both need 25 points, so I would have done that, and then it's just the sprints, and once I've done the sprints I should have enough. I should have 150 points, hopefully. But yeah, I probably will end up reading another book if I can find one that I'm interested in reading. But yeah, I am looking forward to reading this. That it does sound okay, and it's like it's only the first chapter at the moment, so so yeah, and it's very short, so I don't mind pushing on and reading this because it's very short anyway. So yeah, hopefully I can get enough points before the next set of wave prompts come out, when we don't actually know when they are coming out. So yeah, so hopefully I can do that, get the 150 points and get to the safe zone before the next lot of prompts come out. But yeah, that's all I've got for this one, guys. If you liked the video, give it a big massive thumbs up, and if you want to see more bookish content from me, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification to be notified. But I will see you in the next one.